And I liked the analogy that you said about the tightrope of know where you want to go and notice that these core beliefs coming at you and going, no, thank you, cut.
I don't need to buy that.
Don't need to buy that. So my question really was, is that feeding them a little bit?
Is what feeding?
In terms of like, here,
cutting it.
Yeah, here it comes, cut.
Do
you
no,
put the
because
block?
A lot of the time, these core beliefs that we all have that originate in the little one, right? So in the personal sense of self, there are like a core wound. When the child individuates, it splits off in consciousness, it splits off from wholeness and becomes the individual, what we call ego consciousness, right? So there's a kind of a woundedness in that, where there's a core belief, say, like the variations that are recognized, 12 main core beliefs, like what the environment is displaying means something about me. I'm not good enough. I'm unworthy. I'm just not worth it. I don't belong here, which is probably what Gary had. I don't belong here, right? Can't trust. I don't trust. Whatever it is that has impacted the origin of the nervous system wiring. So it's impacted the system. A lot of the time, this is like it's so in the unconscious that it plays out like we don't notice that what's playing on the surface roots back there.
Yeah.
So a thing can be playing out on the surface and continuing in the daily life, but there's not an immediate seeing of what's being touched. So something really down in the root is touched, and as long as it's unconscious, because we don't look there, we struggle with what's on the surface and the story.
Yeah.
Right? So like the activations in the life story, we try and sort it out there without actually like seeing the root of what's really touched, what the pain really is, and we project the pain onto the person or situation. Because as long as it's unseen and unconscious, it's still at work, like feeding the subconscious messages.
Yes.
Like, so you walk into a space, right? You walk into a space and say that's not in your consciousness, you haven't brought it conscious. So you walk into a space and you're uncomfortable, right? And the sense of feeling, I don't belong here. Instead of noticing, oh, that's a root core that comes again and again and again, I can be here even though that is, and just feel it without letting it drive me out the door.
Yeah.
Right? It's conscious. So it's being seen in the light of consciousness. It doesn't run your life. You don't have to buy it.